Honeypot is in the mood. Like, since this song came on, it's like
love it.
a switch was turned on.
Yes, of
Honeypot's
course.
head.
One song that I loved from way back. Yeah.
And, you know, when somebody on the show always tells OJ, marry your friend, your best friend. I think this is a song to describe it. OJ and somebody.
Okay.
If you want to be my lover, you gotta be my friend.
You don't do introduction.
It be like, say,
OJ,
we
why
hear
you covering
something.
face? You not tell us.
Which one is talk to the ant? Oh, it's a lucky something.
Don't do like this, so.
All right, what's good, people? It is Thursday, and for us on this show, that only really means one thing: throwback.
That's right. So if you love to party old school style, you have got to the right place. And we say, welcome on board.
Yes, sir. You guys already know how it goes. 2 hours of traveling back in time through music is a promise, and you can bet we will definitely deliver. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Royal Highness's Flyness. I go by the name King OJ, but you can call me OJ. That's what it is. Oh, wow.
Okay.
I'll spoil your name.
But
You know that I've been in one more. Even when I saw Betsy, I said,
Okay. It's like OJ is the one mood like that he loves carrying his shoulder like this.
I don't do it.
Okay, it's your homegirl right here. Very.
OJ, what's that?
Don't get to my mix.
Yeah.
Don't get to my mix. Okay, it's your homegirl. If I hear, it's your homegirl right here. It's your girlfriend next door. It's a jewel in the crown. It's a hostess with a mistress, baby. It is honey pizza for shiza. It is honey money. It is honey money. It is honey rubber for lamba. Now lamba, anyhow you want to put it. Oh my God, we don't show.
Guys, let me quickly report
You know
on the
what's
pot.
funny?
Let me quickly report on the pot to you
Okay.
guys. Our sound guy came into the studio. Onish money, how fun? Oh yeah.
So you're not here.
Onish money, no come out.
Okay, so you see what the person was asking me. Guess what? The person's name is Soliu.
Yes.
What does that tell
Ismail.
you? It's
Ismail.
Ismail. So what does that tell you? A Muslim, right? So he now said that, Honeypot, we don't see meat. So I can't check. You know,
Why you did this guy?
No, it is money. They did not say mix.
You
They
know
said
when
money.
Yoruba people say it's a mole. That is, if you are not fast, the thief will just turn everything around and just.
Hey.
So I said, you know what?
You can't catch me.
You can't catch me, and I always just go away from that urge to shalaye. You see that urge to shalaye?
No need.
Okay, so it's time for us to move on, and you know how I do it, straight and simple. I'm Catherine, but y'all know me as Lady Cat, her royal hotness. Always coming with all the juice and spice.
Okay.
All right, guys, so on today's episode, we have the entertainment news as usual, celebrity birthday shout-outs, and then we'll be rewinding to this day in entertainment history.
And of course, Catherine will be in charge of taking us through all the crazy moments on social media, on social view. Right after one of us will be ranting on what's currently bugging him or her on the trade-off segment.
Yes, sir. The news recap will follow immediately. We'll also be checking out where are they now. While on today's Daily Top 5, we'll be talking about some unforgettable foreign heartbreak songs. Yes, yours might be on there. Yeah.
Yes!
Break my heart.
All of this after this break.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
So let me hold you tight and share up together.
This is one classic song that whenever you hear it, you just have to move your body.
That's right.
Even without looking at the video. I know someone that has danced to this song so many times, and she saw the video. She's very Christian. So she was like, so this is what I've been dancing to. Hey, I am nothing. I said, Auntie, calm down. You know overdance.
Keep me.
As if you know overdance, you know Tom Mommy. You can't see video. All right, guys, welcome back to the show. It is time for entertainment news. And our first story today. Dr. Dre to pay ex-wife $300,000 monthly in spousal support. Still on the ongoing messy divorce drama between American music mogul Dr. Dre and his estranged wife, Nicole Young, she seems to have scored a huge victory in the proceedings. According to a Los Angeles court judge, Dr. Dre has been ordered to pay his ex-wife $300,000 in spousal support monthly, commencing August 1st, 2021, which sums up to over $3.5 million annually, excluding other expenses until she remarries or enters into a new domestic partnership. Sources state that the Superior Court judge's decision is only temporary until a final decision is reached, as Dr. Dre was also still ordered to keep paying for Nicole's health insurance. Wow, that's a lot of money. If you would recall, Nicole Young filed for divorce from the music mogul back in 2020, citing irreconcilable differences as the reason for her split from Dr. Dre. The now estranged couple got married in 1996 and are blessed with 2 adult children. This is one that has been dragging for so long.
$300,000.
As in,
Now,
monthly.
$300,000.
That's like over 150
Yes,
million.
that's a
naira.
lot.
And
And
I
I
marry
know,
Dr. Dre like this.
well, and I know that Dr. Dre does not feel good about this.
At all.
Because I'm not sure, because they've been dragging it too much. And this is exactly, or maybe part of the things Nicole Young
was
actually
gunning
wants.
for.
Yeah, because she wants more. She wants more. And it's almost like, I'm going to collect your blood. Your blood's going to go dry.
you know, I think at the beginning, when they first met, Dr. Dre knew that if anything would go wrong, this was going to happen because they had a prenup. And then she claimed that they can't go according to the prenup because sometime, some years back, he was so much in love that he brought out the prenup and tore it and said they're not going
Now,
according
wow,
to it. He loves
he's
that
going
so
to
much.
regret that action at
That's
this,
the
because-
thing. That's where the problem is
So
now.
you see why people go for prenup. And I have never been a fan of it because I'm always of the school of thoughts that, see, this thing is just like business from the outset. But look at this. Will people not want to consider prenup, especially if one person has worked so hard? Yes, we've been together, but then it is one person who has worked so hard and it's almost like you're cutting away.
But this is the figure I'm just thinking about.
But
yeah,
This
every
is
month.
150 million naira
Exactly.
every month.
This is the stock of
Exactly.
some
That is what
companies.
I am saying.
This is the father of your children. So I'm wondering, because these kids are adults now, definitely they'll be seeing all of this mess. Look at what daddy and mommy are doing in courts. They'll be seeing it on social media. It's just crazy and messy. These people used to be in love. I know Dr. Dre will still go back to court
Yeah.
to fight against
I really
this.
want to believe so.
Because it's temporary.
He has been saying he's not a billionaire. Nicole is saying we knew Dr. Dre reached that status after the Beats by Dre deal. He became a billionaire. He is saying he doesn't have that much money. Nicole is saying it's a lie. You have money. This is what I want. This is what I want. She's winning now. And she has been winning since.
Yeah.
She has
Dr.
actually
Dre-
been winning. She has been winning all
Even
along.
as far as when Dr. Dre was
Ill,
hospitalized,
yeah.
she collected health money.
And the reason
and
I
upkeep
said
money.
your blood gonna dry, because you see, even when Dr. Dre was in the hospital, she was like, the attitude for me was like, you know what? I don't care.
Give me
That's
my
why
money.
sometimes you need to work with your head, not your heart. Because at the beginning of the relationship,
But in
it was working.
marriage,
No, see, right now, looking at the whole situation, it's like he started working with his head, and then he fell in love, and then his heart took over, and then he tore it. Like, it was the tearing
this
that
life
caused this
has
wahala.
gone bad because I don't even get it. So people are going to be borrowing a leaf from stuff like this. And so they're going to be telling you that, you see, before we get into this thing, because of things that have happened to people and we're learning from the
Yeah,
experiences
exactly.
of others, this is how we should go. Because me,
Because it's actually becoming
I'm
a
just
trend.
tired.
People divorcing their husbands and getting rich off their husband or their ex.
And you know this era that we are in, this Gen Z, you see, people don't even care. Some people even go as far as, you know what, my friend wore a beautiful wedding dress,
I want to
and
go.
so I want to wear, I am not in love, but for the
the
social
glam.
media paparazzi and the hype, and they just do it, and 2 weeks down the line,
We no do
the
again.
man- They not do it again, but I get a boyfriend. When they miss
It's a song now. What happened? It's a song. Hojay becoming down.
Okay, 150 million naira
Yes,
monthly.
over 150.
Yeah,
Put the over.
let's just move on
okay.
from a messy divorce to this one has not gotten messy yet.
No.
Yes, let's talk about Kanye West. Kanye West returns to Instagram after a 2-year hiatus. Billionaire businessman and musician Kanye West is back on popular social media platform Instagram after almost a 2-year break. Kanye made his return to the app ahead of the release of his highly anticipated new album, his 10th studio album titled Donda, which happens to be the name of his late mother. Announcing his return, the billionaire rapper, who only has 4 posts on his page as at the time of filing this report, posted a series of close-up photos of a Cuban link chain hanging around his neck, which showed off the name of his kids, North, Saint, Chicago, and Sam, written in Gothic lettering. What was also noticed was that the only person Kanye West is still following is his estranged wife, Kim Kardashian, with over 5.8 million people following him on the platform. If you would recall, the father of 4 unfollowed all his estranged wife's family members on Twitter a few months ago following the announcing of their divorce earlier this year.
The one thing about Kanye is that I think he's passing a message.
Yes, he is.
What message?
I think because, you know, you said, of course, you unfollowed every member of Kim's family.
On Twitter.
Yeah, on Twitter.
Before they banned Twitter.
And now he still follows Kim, according to this news. And, you know, Kim too does not really feel good about this divorce because she cried bitterly. And she didn't just want it, you know, somehow. I don't know how they arrived here, but it's almost like, oh, and then with the names and all that. I'm just thinking, don't let me think to that.
I have a question. What will it be like if Kanye West unfollows Kim Kardashian on Instagram?
It won't mean anything too, because...
Are you sure? You just see the headline, Kanye West finally...
No. So the thing is that the news will be news for us, like, oh, like breaking, which is not really breaking because people do it every now and then, but because it is Kanye and Kim. But the thing again is that it now depends on how that space they are in at the moment. Because you can break up with someone and you don't hate that person. You know, it is just for some reasons.
But I see these days that if we not just unfollow. Delete this person's picture of your page.
Some things are childish. I think that I will not really think of unfollowing someone except the person is actually threatening my peace. And I don't want to see that person again.
In response to your question, I don't think there is any big deal because I think they've handled the divorce very well and they've been co-parenting in amazing ways. Like just yesterday, there were pictures of them in San Francisco with their kids. They took them to the Asian Art Museum. And according to those in the museum, they said Kanye's rep called and asked for privacy. So they thought it was the only one till they saw him with his family and Kim. Like, when they saw him with the kids, they're like, okay, maybe father and children moment. Then they saw Kim and they're like, interesting. And you know what is significant is the fact that he proposed to her in San Francisco. So they're back in San Francisco and their fans are getting pretty excited. Even though we don't know what's going to happen.
Guess what again? I would want to believe that. You see that Kim's family? I think they did a lot.
Yes, they did.
They contributed.
I'm sure that's why
they contributed a lot. Because number one, we all know the type of person Kanye is. Yeah, you know, and then you want to drag him into certain things. Some people, it depends on your temperament for crying out loud. I don't want to do certain things. But then when you can't balance, because if Kim comes from that family and you cannot single-handedly balance, oh, this is my husband and this is my family, you cannot protect your husband in this. I'm not blaming her, but then you can't, because some people just need protection. They're not asking, they will not say it to you verbatim, but then they are screaming, oh, please protect me from these people. This is what you will say at the end of the day.
Looking forward to the Kanye's 10th album that is coming out. A whole lot of people are looking forward to it and thinking maybe Kanye will detail some things about his relationship. One or two songs from the album. We're keeping our fingers crossed when that album comes out. Or maybe we'll just make it, since the name is Donda, the name of the album is Donda, after his late mother, maybe we'll just be all about his life.
And he has this attachment to his mom.
He does. And before we stop talking about the story, let me talk about the fact that somewhere on the internet, I saw that they said it seems Kanye West and Drake's beef has ended. Let me just drop it there. We'll talk about it some other time.
Okay.
All right, guys, so let's move on. It is time for Celebrity Birthday Shout-Out. Number one. First up, in alphabetical order, we have Danny Glover, who is 75 today. Yay. He is an American actor, film director, and political activist. As an actor, he is known for his lead role in the Lethal Weapon film series and for starring in the films The Color Purple, Predator 2, Saw, Death at a Funeral, Beyond the Light, and many others.
Yeah.
Danny
Happy
Glover.
birthday.
To you.
Do you want to sing?
Just one line. One line is
I
good
just wanted
now.
to say happy birthday. I did not know how that thing just.
I just carried it. But anyways,
birthday.
happy birthday to him. Next on our list is David Spade, who is 57 today. He's an American actor and comedian. He was a cast member on Saturday Night Live in the 1990s, and he later began an acting career in both film and television. He is known for starring in films such as Joe Dirt and Grown Ups 1 and 2, amongst other roles.
Hilarious, grown-ups.
As in, this guy
Yeah, hilarious, really.
cracks me up. It cracks me up. Happy birthday to him.
Yeah.
Next on our list is our very own Nigerian. Yes, Doris Simeon is 44 today. Beautiful smile, I must say. She's a Nigerian Yoruba and English actress, compere, and entrepreneur with several movies to her credit.
I heard she has relocated. though.
Yes, to
Ah,
Doris. She's
beautiful.
relocated. We've not been seeing her in so many movies like
So
that.
is she back with Daniel?
Now, me, you go ask that question.
If you
When you want to throw people under the bus, see, they look face so. Wait, see, which one is my
What happened to her relationship with
Now, wow.
Daniel?
If you
ask me.
Happy birthday,
Now,
Doris.
my God. Happy birthday, Doris. Happy birthday to you. Beautiful, beautiful.
Beautiful. Be like, say we go ask this next person. So we have Emanuela, who is 11 today. She's a YouTube child star and comedian, popular for collaborating with her cousin Mark Angel on skits. And I should also mention the fact that she has started acting proper movie roles. She was featured in a Hollywood film recently, and she's built to also act in some other movies. So it's a great feat.
And she's an award-winning or
Yeah, Nickelodeon. Yeah, Nickelodeon.
comedian. And then
Yeah,
she's
she
been
is.
nominated for, you know, some.
so many awards globally.
That's
How is
right.
Emanuela 11?
That is what happens when you've seen someone for too long, and you know you've been seeing that person like forever. And well, the fact that she
started way
built a
early.
house for her
Yeah.
parents too.
That was
Yeah.
You know,
massive.
that's actually that's a great feat
Yeah.
Very
because
great.
for somebody who is just 11.
That's amazing.
And then
Amazing.
I
Happy
like how mature she talks. Like she grew so fast, starting from. This is not my real face too.
We actually wish her the best, and
Yes,
I
we
do
do.
hope that thing that is always catching up with people who are
Child
child
stars.
stars and all that. I hope that it
not
doesn't,
affect her.
because
Yeah.
sometimes
Amen.
they're not just allowed to express themselves as children because they are still as grown-ups.
Yeah.
So that thing is always like a vacuum that
Yeah.
they have to
Yeah.
always just go back to
Yeah.
feel.
And the fact that they didn't have a private childhood and they started very early becomes a problem. But anyways, guys, we also have Frank Edwards, who is 32 today. He's a Nigerian contemporary gospel singer-songwriter, popular for hits such as Ogenedo. Don't spoil the song.
I'm sorry.
Mama and Under the Cano, amongst others, guys. Hey, Hojay.
Frank Rich Boy.
Hey, Frank Rich Boy. Ah,
And it used to be like, yeah, he's still banging right now. Like,
Yes,
yeah, he's
he
still popping.
is.
But it used to be like the in thing. One time like that, like everywhere you turn, it was Frank
Yeah.
Edwards.
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to him. And he's also known for his generosity with people around him. All right, next on our list, number 6, we have Israel Adesanya, who is 32 today. He is a Nigerian-born New Zealand professional mixed martial artist and former kickboxer and boxer. As a mixed martial artist, is currently signed to the Ultimate Fighting Championship, UFC, where he's the UFC middleweight champion and ranked number 3 in the UFC's men pound-for-pound ranking.
Yes,
So,
sir.
Hojay, if I put you
What
against
I
him-
like about Israel Adesanya is his confidence.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
What?
Representing
And then
Nigeria
the
well.
fact that he's in love with where he comes from. Like
Yes,
his parents
his
will be
motherland.
around, and then he will play one song that reminds you of Nigeria.
The thing is-
and his love for cars too, like as it's coming down, and
And he has major bragging rights. Like when he's if you are not playing Nigerian song, he will not start anything. You have to play him a Nigerian song.
Love it.
Then he goes,
Love
yeah.
it. Love it.
I don't do. All right, still on our list for birthday shout-outs, we have John Leguizamo, who is 57 today. You might remember the American actor, stand-up comedian, producer, playwright, and screenwriter for films such as Spawn, Moulin Rouge, Land of the Dead, Chef, John Wick Chapter 2, the one of the dog, The Happening, and Romeo and Juliet, amongst others. You know,
Please, that John Wick, are they going to end it forever?
Not anytime soon.
as long as that dog is not dead, the dog, there's always a dog involved. When there's a dog in John Wick, it can never end. And then John has been known for being vocal and talking about the fact that there's been less roles for Latinos in Hollywood in recent times. All right, next up on our list, we have Kate Swift, who is 60 today. He's an American singer, songwriter, record producer, and an early figure in the new Jack Swing musical movement. He's known for his collection of hits, including I Want Her, Make It Last Forever, I'll Give All My Love to You, Make You Sweat, according to his name, Get Up on It, Twisted, and Nobody. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday. And also on our list is Selena Gomez, who is 29 today. She's an American singer, songwriter, actress, and television producer. She began her career by appearing on the children's television series Barney and Friends, and went on to gain wider recognition in her teens for the Disney Channel series Wizards of Waverly Place. She's since been popular, and she became a popular singer with hits such as Hands to Myself, The Heart Wants What It Wants, and Kill 'Em With Kindness to her credit. And you know, this is the thing with child stars. When they start very young, when you now hear, oh, this person is 20, this person is 29, 30, and you're like, I've been seeing this person since I was a child. Like, we practically grew up together. But Barney and Friends, hey.
Crazy, man.
You
Happy
see our
birthday.
tiny face there. Happy birthday. All right, also on our list, we have Terrence Stamp, who is 83 today. You might remember the English actor for playing General Zod in Superman and Superman 2, Star Wars, The Haunted Mansion, Elektra, Wanted, Yes Man, Valkyrie, amongst many others.
Very wicked person, by the way.
Let's
Let's just move on.
He's known for his controversial role. Happy birthday. All right, also on our list is Willem Dafoe, who is 66 today. He's an American award-winning actor known for his distinct voice. He's appeared in films such as The Fault in Our Stars, John Wick, The Grand Budapest Hotel, and The Great Wall, amongst others.
Definitely remember it from John Wick because that's most recent movie. Too many celebrants today, man. Too many
Yes, and
celebrants
today is Foladele's birthday. Very happy birthday to Foladele. She used to be a part of this team. And we are wishing Foladele all the very best. We celebrate you, darling. We love you, and we are sending you
Peace.
Kisses.
in the middle.
Falade, you need peace. We all need peace. The world needs peace.
Serious. So
Hojay doesn't want to spend money at all. He's always running, but don't
you are
mind
sending
him.
Foladele money, right?
Yeah, smart thing.
Smart thing, right? I
Is
bet,
that
smart
something?
thing.
It's still from your money. I'll collect it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Hojay, don't have shame.
Up next is Rewind. Time to check out a quick history lesson on what happened in the world of entertainment on this very day.
Watch this.
Let's rewind. On this day, 1959, Ed Wood's cult classic Plan 9 from Outer Space, called one of the worst films ever, premieres.
They come from the bowels of hell, a transformed race of walking dead, zombies guided by a master plan for complete domination of the Earth. Plan 9 from Outer Space.
And in 2019, Marvel's superhero film Avengers Endgame becomes the world's highest grossing film, overtaking Avatar and earning $2.9 billion. And that's Put it in rewind.
Tonight.
I'm gonna make this a show to remember.
Okay.
Remix.
Okay.
It is time for Social View, where we'll be checking out the madness happening on social media.
That's right.
So, Lega.
Gang, gang.
Yes.
And first off, talking
Wow.
about friends.
Okay.
So this person says, all the bad friends my parents warned me about, don't make them finish.
Wow.
The good ones, they do POS.
This person,
So
this person is rude.
What is the moral of the lesson?
So, I understand this thing.
Is it true?
So it's in a way. So you see the reason I would say this is true. Because those ones were actually streetwise earlier in life. So they were looking like the bad ones. Like, I don't go with them. And you know that in this Nigeria, where you go to school, study everything, it still don't amount to anything.
Stop. What kind of bad?
You have been working for 20 years. You cannot afford new car.
Study.
10 nylon.
Study your book.
But please, go to school.
Read your book.
But as you are going to school,
Because what I studied is what I'm doing.
what do me? What can me?
This person is rude. It's the POS one that just gets me.
This
Like,
last line for
They
me.
are doing POS. How do you want people doing POS to be feeling right now?
Honeypot is feeling this one. Please,
Oh
let's
no,
move on
there is
because-
dignity in labor.
Okay, please moving on because you have
Better.
plenty shalaye. And this next person says, so this is the reason why cars have this stuff.
No.
Finally.
No.
This is over exaggerated now.
Calm down.
Who be all these rude
Who
laws?
are these people now? Who are these people now?
But some are not that high.
That's what I'm saying.
And you know, this is even ridiculous.
It's a windbreaker.
But this is ridiculous. And you know what? In Nigeria, in a place like Nigeria, you see people that their cars not come with this. They
Yes,
still
yeah.
have it.
Yeah. Okay, let's just.
Well, enough with the buzzwords. Let's talk about the next one. So this person says, this is very true. I can't relate. I don't have permanent handwriting. It depends on my mood and the pen I'm using.
It is me.
You know? I can't
That's how
relate.
you know that. I think you can know people through their handwriting. That's how you know that my mood can be vion.
Hey.
It is me, even me self. Sometimes I get to the bank, I will sign. They will say, it's not my signature.
It happens to me a lot. Don't have to camera. Let's check. I said, don't want to steal my money.
After the tire,
But you know, for me, it's not just the handwriting. My mood also dictates the way I talk. When I'm upset, I also talk very fast. You know, I'm like, Auntie, be slowing down, be calming down.
Yeah,
my handwriting and my voice.
Shout out to them doctors and pharmacists when they write prescriptions. Yeah.
Do you know how many patients they've seen that day? Please, let's not talk about that. Sorry for another day. So, it's a face for me.
Yeah.
And she says, girls after forgetting their social media account password. Hey guys, new account, old account hacked.
Nah lie.
That's not true.
You cannot remember your password.
That is not true.
Wow.
That is
Yes.
not true.
Yes.
Wow, people go to this.
Are you
extent of
serious?
You
saying
cannot
that they
remember.
are
You cannot
hacked
remember.
because of-
You cannot remember your password.
Oh, no wonder some people always get hacked regularly.
They will not even go as far as saying, "Old account got hacked at 20,000, 30 kgs." Thing. You
On
know
the new account, they'll put in the bio.
you can't forget your password. Don't they bubble? Not the bubbles.
Oh yeah, are you hearing it for the first time?
I know that the accounts get hacked, but I
Yeah.
don't know that people who do
Why be saying now only some setup? Okay, let's.
And it's a regular occurrence.
Wow.
This one is something that is paining somebody, and the person has to
It's
pay
paining
it.
me too, sir.
The person said, this right here is 2,000 naira plantain. At this point, it has no business being in the trunk. Oh. You
If
sit
I
next
told
to
you that this is
everyone.
me, that I took this picture, will you believe or will you not believe? Because yes, I was still complaining to somebody yesterday. I bought 2,000 naira kini at Magodo. Oh no.
He pay you.
Oh, if this you don't finish.
Honeypot.
Like
See, let me correct something. There's market price and
no,
there's area price.
No. It is not the area. Don't get on my nerves.
Okay.
Don't get on my nerves.
Okay.
Don't get on my nerves.
I
This used
tried.
to be 500 naira.
I tried, guys.
We cannot even eat or get there in peace.
At all.
Oh, you still chow. Okay.
I
that's
dey chow am. I still chow am today.
Oh no, that they give respect to that thing. Like, before I cut
I
it, I'll
spent
look
my
at it and
hard-earned
say,
money on you.
2,000 naira. That you call you and senior before that.
You know, someone saw me eating plantain recently. I was like, you have money. I didn't understand that first. Until the person now said, wait, how much do they sell plantain again?
Yeah,
That was
I
when
know.
it occurred that, oh, it's the plantain.
telling you.
Hey.
Ah, wow, yeah.
All right, next, is this the girl's hand for me? Like, no need to shalaye. This says, we viewed your story because it was coming next. Nobody is watching your life. All those people that would think that
This
you
is
are
rude.
monitoring spirits on social media. We're not monitoring you.
This is actually
We're
rude.
viewing somebody's story, even on WhatsApp. We're viewing the story, and then your own was next, and it kept
This is
playing.
actually rude.
Maybe I had to go and check what I put on fire. So the next one was
Yeah,
playing.
we're
I
just
dropped the
moving.
phone. So it's not like I was watching.
For people like me, I don't even watch, I don't even check all those things.
Ah.
Some people will even abuse me or put up things that I'm supposed to see, but I don't even check all those
Hojay
things.
is not supposed
I think you're better than.
I
No,
don't check.
maybe no, you are the first. I'm the
Yeah,
second in
yeah,
that line
yeah,
because
I don't-
I'm not there to check.
You know, I wasn't even
Fuck off.
expecting OJ to say anything because
Okay.
for somebody that only posts on IG,
Oh,
post
God.
3
No,
times
but
a month.
there are people who don't post,
He checks.
but they are constantly watching.
OJ checks Instagram regularly, but he doesn't post.
Because OJ, before he gets somewhere, he's already likes the person's picture.
Okay.
I just like Harry used to say that thing about me. Say, Honeypot everywhere. Are you everybody's friend?
Okay, Honeypot, please, let's be here right now. So this person is saying, you're single and you're smiling. Was funny. And that person now responded in the darkness. You are dating, but you're always crying. Who died?
Emma Gwamike, because I'm single and I'm smiling. I should not smile again.
My dear, sometimes I used to feel like
Am I
single-
Jesus is
See, sometimes it feels like
Am
when
I
you're
Jesus
single,
is skinny?
when you're single, you have nothing on your mind, so you're just living your life to the fullest and having fun, and you're very happy. But sometimes when you're in the dating circle,
see,
you have
this
to think
person
of
is
the other
wicked.
person.
Well, you know how people even think that
It's
you
bad
have
boost.
to have attained certain
Eh.
status before you're happy in this life. Oh my God, shock you. That's how you see me strolling into heaven with my box in my trolley, and you say, is this Honeypot? It's me.
Is it the one with 2 or 4 tires? Honeypot.
Woman, worry.
The one with how many tires? So that when I see the tire, I will know
don't
it's
worry.
you.
Don't worry. You go shall know. You will know. You will see.
Oh, see, even Papa is laughing at you.
No, Papa is laughing
It's
at you.
you,
Because
it's you.
You don't
It's
even know
giving
what
you
you
a
are saying.
score.
So Papa is
It's
saying,
giving you a score.
that's how you see Honeypot entry
See,
heaven.
let's not mislead them. Let's read what Papa is saying. So, you know when they say social media is where you can log in and abuse someone for being poor, then log out and drink your gari without sugar peacefully. You know, so many people hide behind keyboards on social media. They are trolls, but the people they abuse for having those things, they don't even have
Can
up
you
to
take care of them?
an inch. We'll take care of their whole family.
Like I've seen different memes of people. There was one I saw in a very rugged room, his leg looking dirty, sleeping on one foam,
Can you
and
imagine?
commenting rubbish
Can you
on
imagine?
popular
Let me
posts.
remind
And they will
you.
now go and create another account and be
Yes,
begging
now, and be
for.
trolling,
They will be
yeah.
begging for 3,000 naira, and you are
Let-
saying that.
Let me remind you of the one that happened last year. Instablog, Nigeria's handler, the room and everything that people zoomed in. That, oh, so this is where you're staying. And you're carrying people like this, carrying people's gist. Nigerians will always find a way.
Okay.
All right, moving on. So this is saying that, hey, if things are not going your way and you feel you're not moving forward in life, try and check if any of your ancestors don't do NEPA before. That last line, it hit her. That's why I had to sing the beginning.
Oh, okay. That's because people.
Always
them a
curse
lot.
them.
Huh.
So it's a
maybe
generational
they-
curse.
Huh.
When they are
Yes,
called
I
on
was still talking about it. You know that sometimes you have not even offended anybody in this life, but you had one very wicked ancestor that has done something to somebody before, and you're now wondering, you have checked everywhere, you have prayed, you have fasted. You are now saying that, where is this Ogun coming from? You know that. It is Ogun Idile.
It's so delay. And that
It's family
and you know
curse.
the offense. It's not even the
Generational
person.
curse.
The person was just doing their job.
So, dear people, on that note, we have to wrap up. Dear people,
Ah.
stop cursing.
No,
PHCN
they should.
officials.
Stop cursing people working.
PHCN officials should behave well.
I tried, ladies and gentlemen.
I tried to. I tried.
Okay. Anyways, all we are saying is that you should please stop cursing and be officially done with such a view. And also the first half of the show. We will see you at 1 for more Throwback Bar.
Live a holy and righteous life.
Wow. Preacher.
Yes. Welcome back to the second half of the show. Okay, so far we have brought you the entertainment news, celebrity birthday, rewind, and social view. Now it's time to trade off where one of us will vent on what's bothering him or her. But you see today, I am so good.
I'm good though.
It's
So
my
who's the
turn,
angry
oh.
bird?
Not me. It is a me.
What's your problem?
I didn't have a problem, but I want to say something. So, okay, let me speak English. Let me not play too much because this one is a serious matter. So, to those of you who do not understand personal space and boundaries and limitations, I don't know what it is, but there are people that would cramp up your personal space, and when you try to give them limits and boundaries and you keep telling them, this is what you have to do. Okay, when they do this, say, stop, no, do it this way, no, don't do this. And they keep doing it. That thing can get annoying because when you just see that people zone out on you or lock up on you, it's not like they don't want to talk to you, but it's because it has gotten to this point and they've told you so many times, giving you many signs, and you're not listening. So I don't know why people do that thing. And when you try to warn them, they don't listen. At the end of the day, they now start feeling like, this person is now proud. They will carry your matter on their head. Then they start spreading bad things about you. And at the end of the day, when their conscience is judging them, they now come back and say, what happened now? You've not been greeting me. You have not been, Olga, you know what you did that made me stop greeting you, or that made me stop talking to you the way we used to talk. So I just don't get it. People need to understand that everyone has a limit to what they can take from people, even people that are their besties or their family members. So we need to understand the concept of personal space, limitations, and boundaries. When you see me and you hug me and all of that, tomorrow I might not even feel like hugging you and you're still trying to hug me. Olga, one day I will push you away or just walk away. It's not that I'm rude or I'm proud, but I'm not in the mood. That is just what it is. It is what it is.
The whole idea of boundaries and respecting yourself is it's key. Everybody has talked about this thing. People have talked about it. Always learn to respect people's boundaries. And I think once in a while we should be letting people know too that this is it. Yeah, we try to give signs. You are supposed to get the cue. Some people don't get the cue at all. So maybe just state it. Yeah. Yes. So maybe just state it. This thing, I know want this, I know want to make you they come here, or I know want. So just stating it, I think will help a whole lot of people to know about respecting boundaries too.
Honey, what are you laughing?
I'm just saying it to people pretty sure.
Honeypot, hey.
Me, I don't have
You
any
know,
problem expressing myself.
But it's of when more like it.
Because
Straight up.
The thing
Me, I
is,
don't have any problem telling anybody that.
Yeah.
Because anything that will rob me of my peace,
Yeah.
I don't have any problem. And if you vex, well, I don't know. I'm sorry. But the thing is that I don't have any problem.
like King Hojay says, it is what it is.
Yeah, so it is
That
what
is
it
what
is.
it is.
Yes, moving on, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a recap of the entertainment news in case you missed it earlier.
And don't forget, we told you that Dr. Dre is to pay his ex-wife $300,000 monthly in spousal support.
And that's like 150 million naira.
Over.
Yeah.
Kai.
Who will do spousal support for me? And of course, we talked about this one. Kanye West returns to Instagram after a 2-year break. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back shortly to find out which artists we'll be checking out on today's Where Are They Now? Akim Seriki, Camillionaire. Yeah, that's it. When people knew that Camillionaire related up the Nigerian affiliation, people were saying, my brother is...
Don't mind Nigerians, sure. Don't mind Nigerians. And I just like the cruise in all of this, especially with the fact that people who don't even come from Nigeria, even without Nigerians saying that, you're a brother, they want to you're my cousin. Like Wyclef saying that, Sam Sultan, I've always called Sam Sultan my cousin and all that. It's all good. It's all
Even Snoop
good.
Dogg did it for the band.
The band, right? Snoop Dogg is everybody's Uncle Sha.
Yeah.
Well, everyone wants to have an association with Nigeria. But right now, it's time for Where Are They Now? Let's find out who we're talking about today.
It's Where Are They Now? Keisha Cole. Keisha M. Cole is an American singer, songwriter, actress, producer, and television personality who began her career when she met MC Hammer at the age of 12 and later met rapper Tupac Shakur at the age of 15. and then moved to Los Angeles and was later introduced to A&M Records. In 2019, Cole announced via her socials that she's expecting her second child, a baby boy. Although prior to this, she'd taken a break from the music scene from 2014, and then in 2017 she released the song You, featuring Remy Ma and French Montana. And then in 2020, it was reported that Keyshia Cole had signed a management deal with talent management company Primary Wave. I guess that means we should be expecting something from her very soon. Now you know where they are now.
Sent from heaven. One time this used to be like the in thing for people. It was the jam everywhere. When you tune to the radio stations at night and then people singing it and then they're looking for their heaven sent all about and all that, you know. And I'm like, okay. But talking about Keyshia Cole too, because I was struggling to remember another song that she did that pops like that. I think she has one more. I was going to say maybe she is just that one hit, a wonder or something. No, not to say that she did not. She had an album and you know talking about how she met Tupac, how she you know and all that journey has been. But you know some people will just be a flash in the pan. I'm sorry, but
even as a match, because she released the song and was working on a project. I think she dropped the project, and when she released the single, during like a question and answer on Twitter, she said she was retiring from music. And people were like, retire from music? Oh, you just dropped a single that is popping, talking about heartbreak.
you see, you were even struggling to remember that.
From Heaven, heartbreak, and she's talking about retiring from music. People were not having it, and this was a match. Yeah, it's just crazy, man.
You think people just like her because we're talking about people moving on.
And doing other things.
And no, I'm even talking about there is not loyal fan as such.
In Nigeria.
Well.
But you know, some people have loyal fans in the world.
Yeah.
There are some people that even if you don't drop songs for years, the year you come back, they are waiting for you, and they still have that
Maybe
wallpaper.
not in Nigeria though, because in Nigeria, man,
Move on.
it does not take time for people to move on.
We move.
You have to reintroduce yourself when you come back.
Allow me to introduce myself.
My name is. You know what it is.
Put a name in that.
My name is Hojay.
No, like an artist. You might be referring to somebody.
Wow.
There's a couple of them. You know who I'm
You will
referring
fall for
to.
this
As
if
in,
you don't
I'm
know
not
Hojay
going to fall
very well.
into the pit that he's going to dig.
Who wants to reintroduce themselves?
There are many of them. Don't
Like-
leave me alone. Hojay, leave me. Please, not today.
Honeypot, do you have anybody?
Get
Is
me
that why
behind
you're
me.
blushing through your ears?
Do you like anybody that would like to introduce?
Let me look at you.
No,
You're
these guys,
blushing.
these
You're
guys.
blushing.
Hojay. So it's okay,
Okay,
Hojay.
guys, we will go on this break and we will be back for Daily to 5. Stay here with us.
You know, for me, it is his energy, the passion he is using
And
to
for
say
me,
it.
it is the dialect, the Egba he was speaking right there. Like, bye, see you,
And it's just crazy. I think after I sang this song for a while, like this video is really old. You're talking about the cast that you're seeing in the video. And yeah, from what I heard, he actually got the visa.
18 years after.
Like, some
Was it
years
immediate?
after this particular song, yeah. I
Wow.
think to Jordan, an all expense paid trip. Yeah.
Good.
So what do I want that I need to put it in a song?
That you get where your child is like,
But you don't want, because it's just like years after, it wasn't even immediately.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
After crying, I'm sure somebody was wondering what he was saying. He was just saying that he's tired and he wants to travel out and that white people should come and give him visa.
And people are complaining about that thing right now, Abby.
yes, they are. Everybody wants to get
So
this
then-
Sasha. So,
Then, now,
you know, when he
I don't even
dropped,
want to get into that gist.
when he dropped this song, if he had a child, when he got the visa, the child would have gotten to the legal age. Like, hey,
yeah, we'll go do all right. So last time.
everybody go be all right.
I think we should just make this place very comfortable for people because I don't think that it is even anything to be happy about to be traveling out. Yeah, you might want to go on vacation and all that, but I think there is nowhere like home because you're home, you feel comfortable, you're not a second-class citizen and all that. And I believe that there are a lot of people abroad too that actually want to come home and they would rather prefer to stay home and be making the money, you know, and be comfortable rather than being abroad. It's just because of the situation and it's just very sad. And I don't know what to say about that. Before my mood goes south, please, let us just
Yes,
move on.
please, time to move on to the daily top 5 we have for you today. So let's admit it. Every time you had your heart broken, you turned to music, right? You know, you probably felt like every heartbreak song was written about your breakup, like your own broken heart or your exact situation. I know how you felt. You know, today, we've put together a list of heartbreak songs for you to reminisce to. You know, hopefully it makes you reflect on that one time in your life and laugh, not cry. Don't be reminded after they break your heart too. Anyways, here are 5 unforgettable foreign heartbreak songs. This is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, watch me.
First on our list today, yes. First on our list today, we have Boys to Men, End of the Road. I can see many of you are saying, that is me. You know, L.A. Reid and Babyface, along with Dara Simmons, co-wrote and co-produced End of the Road for Boys to Men. The soulful and mournful ballad about the end of a relationship spent 13 weeks at the top of the Billboard Hot 100 and actually won the Grammy Award for Best R&B Song. Hey, epic.
You know what, ladies and gentlemen, just call that guy and call that girl, no matter what. Maybe you're thinking about...
But they've come to the end of the road.
They have.
You can just do call me.
They have come to the end of the road.
Okay,
Irreconcilable.
Dr. Dre, call Nicole and settle it instead of spending that much
Are
money.
you going to ask Babyface to do the same?
Okay, number 2 on our list, though, Tony Braxton, Unbreak My Heart. Yes, Unbreak My Heart details the emotions following a bitter breakup and expresses the desire for the lover to return and undo the pain caused. Tony Braxton originally did not want to record the song, but L.A. Reid convinced her to change her mind. Unbreak My Heart spent 11 weeks at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, becoming one of the biggest hits of all time. It also won a Grammy Award for Best Female Pop Vocal.
Kiss this pain away.
Come and kiss this pain away. Yeah, Unbreak My Heart. And one constant name in the 2 songs we've talked about is L.A. Reid.
L.A. Reid, OG.
Yeah, OG. And talking about R&B and talking about, you know, heartbreak songs and all that. I think he understood it, and he has always understood it because, of course, this person is music himself.
Yeah.
So, you know, how you understand that, okay, at this point in time, this is what will, you know, pop. Because, as you said, she didn't even want to do the song.
Yeah, and look at it
and
now.
look at it now.
That's why it's good to have some good A&R people and
That's
people,
right.
music heads, to listen to your songs and tell you that, you know what,
This thing we do well.
This will pop right now.
And then there's another thing to listen to them. Next on our list, we have Usher with this popular song, Burn.
Yeah.
This song appeared in the wake of Usher's breakup with TLC's Chili, and so many fans assumed the song was about them. However, producer Jermaine Dupri later stated that much of the lyrical content of Usher's Confessions album was related to his personal life. Either way, the song was a #1 smash hit and received a Grammy Award nomination for Best R&B Song.
Let it burn.
Let it burn. Let it burn. Keep taking
Usher should know, like, this song
Heartbreak.
came from within.
deep within.
The fans were right that it's your breakup with Chili. Not the disguise.
Like, we felt the pain, we still feel it today when we sing.
Oh, wow.
Yes, talking about songs that came from relationship. Number 4, we have Justin Timberlake, Cry Me a River. From 1999 to early 2002, Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears were one of the hottest young celebrity couples. Apparently, after a particular difficult phone call in the breakup process, Cry Me a River was born. The song was a #3 charting pop smash song, which helped establish Justin Timberlake as a serious solo artist. His performance earned a Grammy Award for Best Vocal Male Performance.
What you did.
This one was controversial because he was referring to Britney Spears. People talked about him even insinuating that Britney Spears was cheating, and it caused a whole lot of disputes between their fan base. Some people don't like Justin Timberlake till date because of how he portrayed Britney Spears. And even recently, when he talked about this conservatorship problem of Britney Spears, people were now saying, Justin Timberlake forgiving Britney Spears because he spoke in support of what she's going through right now.
But the thing is that one thing I just noticed is that when you're in a relationship or when two people are in a relationship and the other person is not really hitting it, yes, it's talking, but it's making it ambiguous. It's so vague to people. Yeah, people will insinuate and just take anything they want to take out of it, which I don't really appreciate.
Which Nigerian artist will you want to just come up with a song about breakup and just go straight to the Grammy top? Yeah.
In recent times, Honeypot. Final answer?
Is there any Nigerian artist?
Final answer?
Better face your phone.
Honey, give me.
I thought you were waiting, thinking that I was going to say something.
What were you supposed to say?
Something like what?
Hojay, you won't learn it.
Honey, give me.
No.
All right, guys. And finally, number 5 on our list, we have the Queen Bee herself, Beyonce, with a song titled Irreplaceable. Neo originally wrote the lyrics for Irreplaceable from a male perspective and in the style of the country song. However, when Beyonce heard a demo, she thought it was a great opportunity to create a breakup record that women could really relate to. Hater. Irreplaceable was a #1 pop smash and received a Grammy Award nomination for Record of the Year. Irreplaceable.
Till tomorrow,
This is the part I like.
I would not forgive Neo for recording a song this massive.
Amazing.
Yeah, he did the male part about a male chasing. Yeah, then you now gave it to Beyonce, and this song now became an anthem for ladies. They will even tell you, pack your bag and be going. How will you record, Neo? How will you record that kind of song?
And give it to Beyonce.
And give it to Beyonce, and now they are using it even against you.
Hojay.
They are using your song
Hojay.
against
Since
you.
I'm not your everything.
Rob,
But somebody now came
Rob.
to the right.
Yeah, I saw that to the right, and I'm
And it
wondering.
escapes me now because I know it's a popular, human.
Neo, you're not forgiving.
You know, something about songs that are massive hits. People like to do refixes and covers. So yeah.
Yeah, so you can actually push that meaning that, you know what? Is this what you're saying? I have an opposite side to it. I love.
All right, guys, we will go on a very quick break, and when we do get back, the show's about to come to an end. Hey, this is serious Doreen.
Okay, but this is your Dorime. You were supposed to come with money. You just came doing it. Why is your Dorime not loud?
No, first of all, come like this. This is when you now
See, she has come. Now you're supposed to be spraying now because the thing was tottering your head.
No, you're supposed to come with your Dorime.
One for the ginger, one for the iPad.
And one for the honey of the pot. Two Hojay.
Give me. But we're not the same.
Oh, Lord. This song is a vibe,
Cruise.
a tune, cruise forever.
I need to forever remind you of your special day.
It's you forever. So, Hojay, did you do internship at a club?
Oh, during your birthday I came with.
Yes, because
With your food tray.
even when I was editing for my YouTube page and I wanted to put it there, gosh, I was rolling. I said, where did I find Hojay in my life?
He came prepared.
You don't do internship for that side before.
Yeah, Dorime, no, anything but Dorime.
Hojay did not come to play. I think he was expecting Honey's money to be very happy and bring her money.
Okay, guys, we have to go. We are very grateful to you for staying tuned all the way. It's been a wonderful one, and you know how so much we love Thursday shows, and we know that we have a special fans who just love Thursday.
Yeah.
And if you are that person who loves to be taken to the history school, thank you so much for joining us on that one today. Well, we will be back tomorrow, and it is weekend already because you know what? It goes down when my G's connect. Hey, no disconnect. It's still on the shop, but guess what? Right now. Okay, let's see number 1.